Shalom. To start this lesson, I want to begin by giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Bachakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutation to the sincere Akim, pushing his truth in all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth diligently. To you I say Shalom. I'm the brother of Warbun Lawyer from the GMS Miami, the Heralds of Yahushai camp, and I come back with another lesson. And the title of this lesson will be you cannot run away from the cup. You cannot run away from the cup. All right, which that cup is slavery, which Esau, Edom will need to drink that cup, aka, go into slavery. Just like we had to drink of that cup, the nation of Israel, which that cup wasn't for us, but we still drunk of it. The same way we had to, he has to drink of that cup. And the scriptures also talk about, double, This man is going to drink of the cup. This man is going to go into captivity. And he's going to go into captivity under the Israelites for 1,000 long years. Then after 1,000 long years of captivity, then he will be terminated forever. Obadiah 1:18. That's a future prophecy. It's a future prophecy for this man to go into captivity. And it's also a future prophecy for this man to be terminated after his captivity, after his sentence, after his prison sentence, which is 1,000 years. His prison sentence, of being under the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, God's chosen people, which we are. And us men of God, us men, the prophets, we have to prophesy and let our enemies know that they're going to go into captivity under us, starting with the nation of Edom. All right, all the heathen nations are going to go into captivity. All the heathen nations are going to be servants and handmaids to the nation of Israel. Isaiah 14. We're going to rule over our oppressors. They're going to be servants and handmaids. All the nations are going to be servants and handmaids, starting with the nation of Edom. But the only people, I should say, that after the 1,000 years, the only nation of people after Esau, Edom is the only nation of people. I'll just say this: Esau, Edom is the only nation of people. After 1,000 years, they'll be done. The other nations, they still gonna be in captivity. We still gonna rule over them, but they gonna have fun and they gonna be able to live. After 1,000 years, Esau's done. His last 1,000 years is him in hardcore slavery under the Israelites. This is Jeremiah 49:12. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. Behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup has assuredly drunken. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. So Esau, you're not going to go unpunished. You're going to drink of that cup of captivity. You are going to go into captivity, my brother. You're going to go into captivity. You have to. All right. This is Revelation chapter 13 and verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. So, us the saints, we're patiently waiting for this man to receive his judgment. We're patiently waiting for this man to receive his judgment, because he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Esau, Edom is going to go into captivity. He that killeth with a sword must be killed with a sword. Hey, Esau Edom, he's going to uh like what the scriptures say, you reap what you sow. He's gonna reap what he sowed, man. It's gonna come upon him. It's gonna come upon him. He is not gonna be able to go get away scot-free. What does it say in Proverbs? I'm gonna make this lesson quick, Lord willing. Where's that in Proverbs? Unpunished. I'll just put, yeah. Proverbs 11:21. Though hand join in hand, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished. So the wicked not gonna be unpunished. The wicked is not gonna go unpunished. Which the wicked is the Edomites. All right. But the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. Right. The seed of the righteous is gonna be delivered, and the seed of the righteous got up next. What does it say in 2nd Ezra? I believe the 9th chapter or the 6th chapter, one of them. Hey, Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. We got next. The wicked is ruling right now. Esau's the end of the world, and we got next. And we got next. Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. We gonna rule. We got next. For you to be a king, and for you to be a king, you gotta have slaves. You gotta have slaves. You have to have servants. You gotta have people that work for you. None of our people, none of the Israelites are gonna work in the kingdom. Why are they gonna work? We're all going to be perfect. We're all gonna be perfect. No, the kingdom to come. Another thing too, the kingdom to come is for us to enjoy it. It's not for us to work. No, the kingdom to come is for our enemies to work. We're gonna rule over our oppressors, as it says in the book of Isaiah 14, which I'm going to grab. This is Isaiah 14:1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives who captives they were. So weren't we Esau's captives? So guess what? He's going to be our captives. And they shall rule over their oppressors. Isn't Esau our oppressor? Isn't the heathens our oppressor? Our oppressors? Well, we're going to rule over them. Thus saith the Bible. Thus saith the Bible, man. We're going to rule over our oppressors. And they shall take them captives who captives they were. Aren't we Esau's captives right now? Well, real soon he gonna be our captives. Thus saith the Bible. Thus saith the Bible. All right? This man about to go into captivity. We are about to rule over these different nations, starting with the nation of Edom. We're gonna be on top. He's gonna be at the bottom. He's not gonna be in captivity forever. All right? This is Job chapter 14, verse 5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. Right, so Esau has a limit. He can't go past that limit. He has a limit. Once he reaches that limit, boom. Hey, it's over for him. Once he reached that limit, hey, once he reached that limit, it's over for him. His time is up. Israel got next. Hey, we gonna rule. Esau think that, he's deceived. He's deceived, and also he's full of pride, and also his pride has deceived him. He think that what, as it says in Psalms, we shall build. We shall continue to build. I'm gonna just grab it, man. I ain't gonna butcher it. Psalms 49. Psalms 49, verse 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. Right? So their inward thought is, man, our house is going to continue forever. We're going to continue to rule. Hey, we ain't going to lose. We're going to continue to be on top. And such, our kids going to After we die, our kids gonna continue this legacy and etc., which is not true. You have bonds that you cannot pass. Once the you have limits that you cannot go over. Hey, once your time is up, your time is up. Israel's next, baby. Once your time is up, just know Israel is next. Just know Israel is right after you, and we're gonna rule forever. And we're going to be on top of you. We're no longer going to be the tail and you're the head, Esau. You're going to be the tail and we're going to be the head. All right? Best believe it. Best believe it. It's in the Bible. It's in the Bible, man. All right? Where is that? Dang, it just came. It was just in my mind. Damn. Bear with me a second. Lord willing, come back to my mind. Let me see. Dang, man. Just in my mind. Oh, the water y'all Bashmel Shai. This is Obadiah chapter 1, verse 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a flame, and the house of Joseph a Slakia. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame. And the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them, and devour them. And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord has spoken it. Right, so after the 1,000 years of captivity, there's not going to be no more remaining of Esau. Esau's going to be 100% done, terminated. He's going to be gone. But before he's gone, he has to serve that 1,000 years of captivity under the Israelites, which we are the Israelites. The Israelites are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Yes, we are going to have the so-called white man, which he's actually red. We're going to have him in chains. Yes, we're going to rule over him. Thus saith the Bible. It's in the Bible. And the words that are in the Bible are faithful and true. We are going to rule over this man for 1,000 years. And then after 1,000 years, he's going to be terminated. All right? And after he's terminated, we're going to continue to rule. And the earth is going to be even more at rest and even more at peace, because this wicked man going to completely be terminated and completely be gone. All right? This is something that we're waiting for. This is something that we want. And this is something that's going to come to pass. With that, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutation to Sincere Akim, pushing his truth and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth, Del Jali. To you, I say Shalom. We got next. Shalom.